What's up, YouTube? Lord Xander here, coming to you with another 40K video. Now, basically on my channel, I talk about things that I care about and that matter to me. So if you're a fan of the Warhammer 40K game, tabletop miniature game, you're kind of SOL if you didn't jump on the bandwagon right away with these Ark of Omens, the boarding action game set within 40K, which is new. The problem is 10th edition is going to be released right around the corner, probably for us Yankees, us Americans. We're not going to see that over here until like probably, I don't know, the end of July, maybe the end of June, who knows. But GW has dropped the ball, and the rule set for it in a codex. Now that's a mistake I think that GW makes, is they have lots of rule books, a lot of codexes and things of that nature. And they made a mistake saying, hey, 9th edition is going to be over soon. So everyone kind of like just ignored picking up the Ark of Omen books, which of course has Arks of Omen Farside, Arks of Omen Abaddon, and so on and so forth. Well, it's impossible to get these books. The demand is so high, they pretty much instantly sell out online, and you can't really find them anywhere. So unless you have like some friends who got lucky and will share with you their codex, or I don't know, maybe I haven't looked on like Reddit or any places where they might have it copied, illegally, but who knows. GW is pretty good about shutting down websites and suing people who copyright infringe on them. But anyways, so you're missing out. So the only way to really kind of get what's going on here is, of course, through the White Dwarf. So again, these are back issues. I believe they're still available online, maybe, or in third-party retailers, so on and so forth. But if you don't have access to the main rules, you'll kind of have to, like, I don't know, make it up or get lucky and find something online. But anyways, back to this video here. I just got sidetracked there. All right, so this is White Dwarf 45, and the main person on this cover is Karn, the Betrayer of the World Eaters Traitor Legion. So, the Chaos Space Marines. And of course, dedicated to the Daemon Khorne, the god of blood, or whatever, So anyways, this White Dwarf is aborting actions to liberate Karn. So you get 40 new pages of backgrounds of Ark of Omen, the Herald of Misery. So this is combat with your 40K armies of at least 500 points and beyond on a ship, henceforth a boarding action. So, pretty cool stuff. And of course, GW underestimated the popularity, and they haven't bothered to restock. They just kind of release new product, and that all sells out. So I'm not sure what their game is, but they're messing up. I mean, where they could have an influx of new fans and such, they're just dropping the ball here. But anyways, moving on. All right, so of course, Warhammer is the fantasy 40K stuff. Kind of ignore it because it's just not my bag. But let's get to the good stuff here. Okay, so in this magazine, though, we have the features the Warhammer Fantasy first. All right, so Void Siege, the Herald of Misery. So this is like siege warfare on a Space Hulk. So A real cool thing that you might have seen in Space Hulk, which is a reminiscent of ancient Earth battles, they would refer to from the 40K universe perspective, is, you know, boarding actions. A ship pulls up along another ship, and, you know, literally men jump from one ship to the other and, you know, attack the enemy vessel from within. So here, of course, everything is in space. So you launch, you know, ships that literally crash into the enemy ship, and you release your troops there. So 19 pages, pretty cool. So they have a boarding tile. So that, you know, there's a little card sheet there. But, you know, these are boarding pods. So your troops, your army, enters the enemy vessels through these boarding pods. So like literally a ship that, you know, it's like literally like a little missile filled with troops. It fires into their ship, goes as fast as possible to avoid incoming like defensive fire from cannons to get destroyed, and then crashes into it and unleashes enemy troops within. All right. So this gives you some rules about, you know, visibility and shooting angles and stuff like that. And then, of course, they have the umbilicals. So, you know, ship pulls up on another ship, and they can actually launch like little tubes that pierce the enemy's hull, and they, you know, can go back and forth. So, pretty cool stuff. So there's new missions and a new set of rules. Again, you would really need the Arcs of Omen Abaddon book to really get the full 100% use out of this. But again, not on sale online, out of stock, and who knows when the heck they would bring it back. So I'm a big fan of, maybe they could release it online, you know, pay for it. Of course, you know, piracy, but who knows? This is really a way to turn off new fans. But Tower Bro, you get a mission briefing, you get some rules, you get how you win the game, and of course you get a new map setup. So sector lockdown, you get backbreaker assault, and again, pretty cool stuff with the boarding tubes. You get attackers and defenders, boarding edge within a ship to repel the attackers that have boarding your ship, you know, the docking umbilicals. So pretty cool stuff there. You know, and then there's always a breakdown of the, another book that's out of sale, the Arcs of Oben Argon, or however the hell you say that name, which is a Daemon Prince of Chaos. But here they have Space Marines and, like, I guess Gene Sealer cultists doing this. So they have you know, advice on how to assemble your boarding patrol, and ooh, a dangerous one has been captured, but for how long? So this, of course, I believe refers to Karn, but I can never see Karn being, like, captured, you know, at least not alive, or killed. He's just a combat beast in the game. But anyways, you know, so you have Imperial Guard taking on Karn's boarding force. So very interesting stuff here. So it gives you like a breakdown of the battles, the missions in here, and how it goes down. So pretty interesting stuff here. All right, this video is getting kind of long here, and I'm showing too many pages, so I could get a copyright strike by the powers that be. But, you know, in the end of the day, it's a World Eater's victory. All right, so they have a little bit of Necromunda in here, but I'm not going to read that. This video is getting too long. So Thanks for watching this video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.